feet pounds as the tension breaks. Cold still glows with a titan's glare. I grab the weight, rip through the air. Sweat drips heavy like molten stone. Every rep shakes muscle and bone. No slowing down, no fear bestowed. I rise, unleash behemoth mode. Pain strikes deep, but I strike deeper. Muscle grows stronger, sharper, steeper. Every tremor in my frame turns to fire, I reclaim. Unleash my breaking limits in plain sight.
Through the grind, through the flame,
I transcend my mortal frame.
full force behemoth mode.
Fierce and true, nothing stops what I push through.
Every breath becomes a code.
I ignite behemoth mode. The proof mode. The mirror shows a titan born, a beast rebuilt by storm on storm. Scars like prophecy mark my skin. Proof of battles fought within. I didn't fall when darkness came. I rose again, reclaimed my name. Every bruise became my rise. Every loss fed brighter skies. Let the weight crash down like fate. I push hard to dominate. Every doubt gets vaporized. Every fear minimized.
Full force behemoth mode.
Unleash my breaking limits in plain sight.
Through the grind, through the flame,
I transcend my mortal frame.
full force behemoth mode.
Fierce and true, nothing stops what I push through.
Every breath becomes a code.
I ignite behemoth mode. Let thunder shake the iron ground. I push harder pound for pound. My will is steel, my spirit fire. My strength built from raw desire. No darkness slows my rising tide. No storm can cage the beast inside. Till deep breath ignite the core. Push the steel and ask for more. One more rep and beast bestowed. Step inside behemoth mode.
Full force behemoth mode.
Carved in flame, every setback chants my name. Through the chaos,
Through the fight,
I rise glowing, pure in might.
full force behemoth mode.
For what I stand eternal, behemoth mode. When the world breaks down and slows, I still ride behemoth mode.
The air warps, gravity bends, your heartbeat shifts into a deep voom. Craw! Boom! Like a star devouring monster powering up inside your chest. Tonight, you don't train. You activate Ultra Force Overdrive. Strength beyond physics, beyond form, beyond fear. Tonight becomes Galaxy Reaver Ultra Force Overdrive! Your fingers lock out on the bar, cold steel, but the cosmos inside you lights it like a reactor core. Your shoulders expand as space warp muscle forms. Your breath deepens into astral thunder wind. Your veins glow with star core voltage. Every time they doubted you fuel. Every time you rebuild it yourself. Every time you rose from nothing to become something pure. Reaver for fuel. You're not lifting weight, you're lifting the galaxy you were born to conquer. Your ribs vibrate like bending star lines. Your breath heats with cosmic plasma. Your pulse slams like wormholes collapsing. Overdrive coming! Galaxy Raver, Ultra Force Overdrive. Fire in my core. I rip through limits and split the floor. Every rep, every roar, every pulse I send. I crush the cosmos that dares to bend. Galaxy Reaver, Ultra Force Overdrive. Savage and true. I shake the stars like Reavers do. You pull the first rep, slow, heavy, like lifting a dying sun from its orbit. Your arms tighten with cosmic tension. Your lungs inhale like black holes swallowing space. Your skin glows with quantum sparks. Sweat rolls like meteors falling. Every rep warp space. Every breath expands your gravity. Every tremble summons the reaver from hypersleep. You're not training, you're arming the engine of a universal conqueror. Your breath becomes starlight vapor. Your muscles coil, astronomical density. Your heart violently pulses like galaxy clusters colliding. Overdrive seconds away. Galaxy Reaver, Ultra Force Overdrive. Fire in my core. I rip through limits and split the floor. Every rep, every roar, every pulse I becomes cosmic rubble. Your lungs burn with nebula fire. Your muscles surge with starbreaker power. And then the ultra force ignites. Your eyes blaze with cosmic white gold. Your breath roars with space wind fury. Your entire being expands into Reva form. You lift like bending galaxies with your bare hands. You push like ripping open dimensional gates. You breathe like a cosmic titan forging universes. Every rep fractures fate. Every set tears through physics. Every breath amplifies your cosmic dominion. You're no longer human. You are the Galaxy Reaver! Final rep, final eruption, final step into cosmic supremacy. Your arms quake with star-forged velocity. Your lungs ignite with ultra fire. Your heart slams like a supernova bursting. But you summon everything. Your scars, your resilience, your losses, your rage, your cosmic destiny. And the rep rises like a raver, crushing the spine of the universe. Ultra force achieved. Galaxy Reaver, ultra force overdrive, fire in my core. I rip through limits and split the floor. Every rep, every roar, every pulse I send. I crush the cosmos that dares to bend. Galaxy Reaver, ultra force overdrive, savage and true. I shake the stars like Reavers do. The weight drops like a collapsing star. Your breath burns with cosmic radiation. Your muscles pulse with planet-breaking force. Your eyes shine with unstoppable gravity. You look into the mirror and you don't see a lifter. You don't see a warrior. You don't see a mere human. You see a celestial conqueror, forged in dark matter, empowered by chaos, destined to dominate. You didn't train, you transcended. You didn't lift, you warped reality. You didn't push, you became the Ultra Force. Galaxy Reaver, Ultra Force overdrive, eternal flame. I burn through galaxies and carve my name. Through void and fire, through breaking night. I rise with power beyond their sight. Galaxy Reaver, Ultra Force overdrive unleashed in me. I become the force I'm meant to be. Silence returns, but your chest go cold. But your rigorous breathing protection. Tomorrow, it becomes scarlet. Because, likes the rhythm of reasons, the stars fall. Save next for another shoot. Never the pagan.
Yeah.
live with Titan pride. Rage breaker, unstoppable, built to reign, power roaring in everything. Rage breaker, unstoppable, 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 unstoppable. Rise as rage breaker, unstoppable. Rage breaker, unstoppable. Carved from grind, every scar sharpens my mind. Through the fury, through the grapple, I remain unstoppable. Wait, 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 break, unstoppable. Titan Volt Eradicator. Titan Volt Eradicator. Titan Volt Eradicator. Volt is burst inside my chest. Every rep becomes a test. No fear, no halt, no generator. I ignite Titan Volt Eradicator. Sweat drips hot like molten wire. Every lift ignites the fire. Muscles tearing, lungs ignite. Still I climb into the fight. Iron trembling in my fist. Power building through the twist. Pain is deep, but I don't pause. Pressure bends before my cause. Titan Volt Eradicator. Forged in flame. Every rep repeats my name. No break, no fear, no imitator. I stand as Titan Volt Eradicator. Titan Volt Eradicator. Come from grind. Every scar sharpens my mind. Through the fury, through the vapor, I rise. Eradicator. Titan Volt Eradicator. Come from grind. Titan Volt Eradicator. Gym lights flicker when I roar. I hit harder than before. Storm inside but vision tight. I turn chaos into might. They step back, I march through. Pain is fuel for what I do. Barbell bending from the strain. Still I rise again and again. Quick spark, hard blast, overload. Every breath in ultra mode. Temple slice and lungs ignite. Every heartbeat geared for fight. No break, no fear, no weak spectator. I unleash Titan Volt Eradicator. Power rise and fury bright. Strength detonates through the night. Titan Volt Eradicator. Forged in flame. Every rep repeats my name. No break, no fear, no imitator. I stand as Titan Volt Eradicator. Titan Volt Eradicator. Come from grind. Every scar sharpens my mind. Through the fury, through the vapor, I rise. Eradicator. Titan Volt Eradicator. Come from grind. Titan Volt Eradicator. Iron crackles under stride. Still I live with Titan pride. Titan Volt Eradicator. Built to reign. Power roaring in every vein. Titan Volt Eradicator. Built to reign. Yeah, storm loading, pulse exploding, unleash Mach Storm Muscle Mayday. Before the daylight hits the air, I'm already locked into that stare. Sweat drop sharp like cotton wind. Every rep resets my skin. Iron trembling in my grip. Power firing every dip. Pain steps close like it owns the day. But I break through Mach Storm way. Where the weak slow down to sway. I push harder, clear the way. Every shout and shaking fray builds my muscle Mayday. Through the chaos, through the speed. Every breath becomes a creed. Every pulse and lightning play feeds my muscle Mayday. Mach Storm muscle Mayday. Hear the blast. Breaking limits, rising fast. Through the whirlwind, through the age. I turn breakdowns into brave. Mach Storm muscle Mayday. Feel the rise. Tempest burning in my eyes. Every rep and wild relay feeds my muscle Mayday. When the barbell starts to crush, when my heartbeat starts to rush, I don't quit, I escalate. Turn destruction into gray. Muscles tearing, lungs on fire. Still I climb cause I aspire. Champions building raging storm. Forge where chaos redefines norm. People see the force I show. Not the nights I fought alone. Not the pain I drowned inside. Not the fear I wouldn't hide. Every scar and wind and clay. Every war in disarray. Feel the fury on display. My muscle Mayday. Mach Storm muscle Mayday. Break the chain. Turn destruction into gain. Through the thunder. Through the rain. I rise stronger once again. Mach Storm muscle Mayday. Never fall. I take hits and I take all. Every breath and fierce ballet. Break this muscle Mayday. When exhaustion steals my ground, when the weights refuse to sound, I don't stop, I amplify, turn my limits into sky. Every heartbeat screams attack, every breath drags power back. I've been broken, torn, betrayed, still my soul was never swayed. Now the mirror shows my rise, lightning carved inside my eyes. Through the chaos in the fray, I became the Mayday. No surrender, war, let your storm rewrite the floor. No fear, no disarray, live your muscle mayday. Break limits, shake the air, show the world the storm you bear. Every breath and wild relay, charges muscle mayday. Mock storm, muscle mayday, unleash flame. Every setback feels my name. Through the chaos, through the grind, I leave weaker days behind. Mock storm, muscle mayday, final roar. Stronger than I was before. Every rep and power play proves I am mayday. Proves I am mayday. Proves I am mayday. Yeah. No fear, no pause, no end. Every heartbeat in the fray burns with my storm muscle mayday. Say next if you want another M series anthem. Yeah, voltage rising, pulse electrifying. Unleash megavolt muscle madness. Megavolt muscle madness. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Before the sunrise hits the ground, I'm already chasing that electric sound. Sweat drops spark like wildfire. Every rep pulls me higher. Item buzzing in my hands, power shifting on command. Pain steps forward, tries to spark, but I glow brighter in the dark. Where the weak step back in fear, I go stronger year by year. Every jolt through every practice builds my muscle madness. Through the pressure, through the load, every breath rewrites my code. Every surge inside the madness feeds my muscle madness. Megavolt muscle madness. Hear the shock, breaking limits block by block. Through the fire, through the flame, I destroy my weaker frame. Megavolt muscle madness. Feel the rise, electric thunder in my eyes. Every rep and wild raw practice. When the weights begin to crush, when my heartbeat starts to rush, I don't stop, escalate, turn the overload to great. Muscles trembling, breath on break. Still I push what others fake. Champions rise through broken wires, forged in labs of lost desires. People see the strength I show, not the nights I spark too low, not the shocks that broke my calm, not the storms inside my palm. Every spark I had to harness, every fear that left me heartless, built the surge that hits the hardest. My muscle madness. Megavolt muscle madness. Break the chain, turn destruction into gain. Through the thunder, through the rain, I rise stronger once again. Megavolt muscle madness. Never fall. I take hits and not take all. Every pulse is burning past this. Muscle madness. When exhaustion dims my flame, when the weight calls out my name, I don't bend, I amplify, turn my limits in the sky. Every heartbeat screams ignite, every breath becomes a light. I've been broken, torn, refused, still my voltage never bruised. Now the mirror shows my rise, mega lightning in my eyes. Through the chaos and the sadness, I became the madness. No surrender, no decline, I break barriers by design. Every roar that hits the axis echoes muscle madness. Push harder, spark the air, show the world your voltage flare. No fear, no soft practice. Live your muscle madness. Break limits, crack the grid. Show the strength they never did. Every breath and burning cactus. Charges muscle madness. Megavolt muscle madness. Unleash fire. Every setback fuels me higher. Through the chaos, through the grind, I'll leave weaker days behind. Megavolt muscle madness. Final roar. Stronger than I was before. Every rep and wild practice. Damn madness. Proves I am madness. Yeah. No pause. No fear. No end. Every volt inside the axis burns with megavolt muscle madness. Say next for another M series powerhouse. Yeah. Core shaking.
groundbreaking. Unleash monster core muscle meltdown. Before the sunrise hits the walls, I'm already answering Nine's call. Sweat drops heavy like molten glass. Every rep destroys my past. I'm trembling in my hole, strength exploding, fierce and bold. Pain steps close like it's in command, but I crush it, monster stand. Where the weak collapse and crawl, I go stronger through it all. Every roar and every sound builds my muscle meltdown. Through the heat and through the fire, every breath pulls me higher. Every pulse that shakes the ground feeds my muscle meltdown. Monster core, muscle meltdown. Hear the roar, stronger than I was before. Through the fire, through the strain, I turn torment into gain. Monster core, muscle meltdown. Feel the rise. Monster core, muscle meltdown. Feel the rise. Monster flame behind my eyes. Every rep that shakes the ground feeds my muscle meltdown. When the weight begins to crush, when my veins ignite and rush, I don't quit, I escalate. Turn destruction into great. Muscle shaking, lungs on fire. Still I climb with full desire. Champions built in silent zones, forged from tears and broken bones. People see the beast I show, not the nights I sank too low, not the storms behind my chest, not the pain I tried to rest. Every scar I burn inside, every war I couldn't hide. Feel the monster in my stride, my muscle meltdown amplified. Monster core, muscle meltdown. Break the chain, turn destruction into gain. Through the thunder, through the rain, I rise stronger once again. Monster core, muscle meltdown, never fall. I take hits and I take all. Every bruise in combat found strengthens muscle meltdown. When exhaustion steals my breath, when each step feels close to death, I don't bend, I amplify, turn my limits in the sky. Every heartbeat screams advance, every breath becomes a stance. I've been shattered, torn apart, still I hold a monster heart. Now the mirror shows my rise, beast ignition in my eyes. Through the chaos, roaring sound, I became meltdown. No surrender, no retreat, I break mountains at my feet. Every wall that shakes the ground echoes muscle meltdown. Push harder, break the mold, let your beast inside unfold. No fear, no backing down, live your muscle meltdown. Break limits, crush the floor, show the world your monster core. Every pulse in battle found, charges muscle meltdown. Monster core, muscle meltdown. Unleash flame, every setback fuels my name. Through the chaos, through the grind, I leave weaker days behind. Monster core, muscle meltdown. Final roar, stronger than I was before. Every rep that shakes the ground proves I am meltdown. Yeah. No pause, no fear, no end. Every heartbeat, battle bound, burns with monster core, muscle meltdown. Say next for another massive M series track. When I step in, the silence shatters. My heartbeat pounds like metal clatters. Cold steel gleams with a primal glare. I grab the bar, rip through the air. Sweat drips hot like molten light. Every rep ignites my fight. No slowing down, no apprehension. I rise unleashed, prime ascension. Pain hits deep, but I strike deeper. My will grows stronger, sharper, steeper. Every tremor in my bones turns to strength I claim as my own. Dominator, prime ascension. Unleash my breaking boundaries aside. Through the grind, through the flame, I evolve past every frame. Dominator, prime ascension. Fierce and true, nothing stops when I push through. Every breath becomes extension. I ignite prime ascension. The mirror shows a titan crown, a beast rebuilt from battleground. Scars like runes across my skin, proof of wars I fought within. I didn't fold when darkness rose, I struck back harder, blow for blow. Every bruise became my rise, every large but titan sky. Let the weight press down like fate, I push harder, dominate. Every doubt I vaporize, every fear world grows cold with tension, I still rise, dominator, prime ascension. Yeah, strike ready, power deadly, unleash mega strike muscle massacre. Yeah, yeah, yo. Before the sunrise with the night, I'm already locked into the fight. Sweat drips hot like molten blast. Every rep deletes my past. Iron shaking in my palm, energy rising beyond calm. Pain steps close like it owns the field, but I strike back, never yield. Let a weak fall back and break. I go hard and make them shake. Every roar and every fracture builds my muscle massacre. The pressure through the haste. Every breath becomes embraced. Every heartbeat gaining rapture feeds my muscle massacre. Mega strike, muscle massacre. Hear the roar, stronger than I was before. Through the fire, through the flame, I erase my weakness. Mega strike, muscle massacre. Feel the rise. War, born fury in my eyes. Every rap and brutal chapter feeds my muscle massacre. When the weights begin to crush, when my veins ignite and rush, I don't bend, I escalate. Turn destruction into great. Muscle screaming, breath undone. Still I max out every run. Champions built in warlike zones, forging cuts and breaking bones. People see the power show, not the nights I trained alone, not the failures I endured, not the doubts I overpowered. Every scar I had to capture, every storm meets fire rapture. Feel the force that's now my stature. Muscle massacre, mega strike, muscle massacre. Break the chain, turn destruction into gain. Through the thunder, through the rain, I rise stronger once again. Mega strike, muscle massacre. Never fall. I take hits and I take all. Every breath that fuels the fracture strengthens muscle massacre. Go, 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 when exhaustion kills my sight, when the set becomes a fight, I don't stop, I amplify, turn my limits in the sky. Every heartbeat screams attack, every breath drags power back. I've been broken, bruised and denied, still the battle keeps my pride. Now the mirror shows my rise, mega strike behind my eyes. Through the chaos and disaster, I became the master. No surrender, no collapse, I break mountains, iron traps. Every roar through gym and rafter echoes muscle massacre. Push harder, break the floor, show them what your strike is for. No fear, no coming after. Live your muscle massacre. Break limits, push the line, make your strength a new design. Every rapid deadly rapture charges muscle massacre. Mega strike, muscle massacre. Unleash flame, every setback fuels my name. Through the chaos, through the grind, I leave weaker days behind. Mega strike, muscle massacre. Final roar, stronger than I was before. Every rapid brutal chapter proves I am massacre. Yeah, no pause, no fear, no end. Every heartbeat growing faster burns with mega strike, muscle massacre. Say next for another new M series monster. Yeah. Waves rising, force multiplying. Unleash mega wave, muscle mega thrust. Before the sunrise hits the sea, I'm already who I aim to be. Sweat drops crash like tidal rain. Every rep destroys my pain. Iron shaking in my hole, power swelling fierce and bold. Pain steps in to drag me under, but I rise a tidal thunder. Where the weak sink down and rust, I surge upward, gain I trust. Every push and rise and gust builds my muscle mega thrust. Through the current, through the grind, every breath refuels my mind. Every pulse of ocean trust feeds my muscle mega thrust. Mega wave, muscle mega thrust. Hear the roar, rising stronger than before. Through the storm front, through the flame, I explode and stake my name. Mega wave, muscle mega thrust. Feel the rise, sulfur glowing in my eyes. Every rep from dust to dust feeds my muscle mega thrust. When the plates begin to crush, crush. When my heartbeat starts to rush, I don't fold, I escalate. Turn destruction into great. Muscles burning, lungs in smoke. Still I rise when others choke. Champions made in tidal zones, forging waves that break their bones. People see the force I show, not the tides they'll never know. Not the nights I drown in fear, not the whispers in my ear. Every scar and every thrust, every triumph built from dust. Fuel the ocean in my crust. My muscle mega thrust, mega wave, muscle mega thrust. Break the chain, turn destruction into gain. Through the thunder, through the rain, I'll rise stronger once again. Mega wave, muscle mega thrust, never fall. I take hits and I take all. Every roar through rising gust strengthens muscle mega thrust. When exhaustion kills my light, when the reps become a fight, I don't quit, I amplify, turn my limits into sky. Every heartbeat screams ascend, every breath refuses end. I've been broken, crushed, denied, still the wave stayed in my stride. Now the mirror shows my rise, ocean fury in my eyes. Through the storms of pain and dust, I became mega thrust. No surrender, no recede, I'm the wave that can't concede. Every roar and rising gust echoes muscle mega thrust. Push harder, shake the tide, unleash force you keep inside. No fear, let strength combust. Live your muscle mega thrust. Break limits, break the crust. Let your power build and thrust. Every breath in ocean trust. Charges muscle mega thrust. Mega wave, muscle mega thrust. Unleash flame. Every setback fuels my name. Through the chaos, through the grind, I leave weaker days behind. Mega wave, muscle mega thrust, final roar. Stronger than I was before. Every rep from dust to dust proves I am mega thrust. Yeah. No pause, no fear, no end. Every heartbeat in the gusts burns with mega wave, muscle mega thrust. Say next for another M-Series giant.
Metal run, power pouring, unleash my beast or home, muscle machine gun.
Ready wording, social sign. That's buzzing like ever me. Your flash, I'm an handing out fast and I roll up. So step up with us, touch can't be educated. I'm a lawyer, parasite, I'll never survive. To blow it on the sort of the village town barn. As the mirror shows mine, for it's still in perfect time. Crowd hit me nuts, the dust, the break noise, but more and I recoil for a heavy guy.
Metal storm, muscle machine gun. Hear the blast, breaking limits, rising fast. Through the chaos, through the flame, I reload my iron frame. Metal storm, muscle machine gun. Feel the fire, power rising, climbing higher. Every rep I overcome feeds my muscle machine gun.
When the planet place begins to crush, when my heartbeat starts to rush, don't freeze, I escalate, turn and cease, then I integrate. I go near the depths and storm like a roar in that death zone. And born in battle, force it echoes, force it calls. See the beast that shadows at the odds that took her palm. In the settle, in the one wall, I fight like every scar, each loaded one, every fight I didn't show. The fire of what I become, muscle machine gun.
Metal storm, muscle machine gun. Break the chain, turn destruction into gain. Through the thunder, through the rain, I rise strong no turning done. Live your muscle machine gun. Break limits, scorch the ground. Let your metal shake the town. Every blasting rising sun charges muscle machine gun. Metal storm, muscle machine gun. Unleash flame. Every setback fuels my name. Through the chaos, through the grind, I leave weaker days behind. Metal storm, muscle machine gun. Final roar, stronger than I was before. Every rep and every run proves I am machine gun. Yeah. No pause, no fear, no end. Every heartbeat, every stun burns with metal storm, muscle machine gun. Say next for another M-Series powerhouse.
When I step in, the pressure spikes. My heartbeat booms like 1,000 strikes. Cold steel glows with a deadly shine. I grab the bar, the climb is mine. Sweat drips down like molten rain. Every rep rewires pain. No slowing down, no fear present. I rise, unleash, monster ascend. Pain hits deep, but I hit deeper. My will grows stronger, sharper, steeper. Every tremor in my core turns to strength. I'm grinding for overdrive, monster ascend. Unleash might, pushing past the edge of sight. Through the grind, through the flame, I rebuild my primal frame. Overdrive, monster ascend. Fierce and true, nothing stops what I push through. Every breath becomes intense. I ignite, monster ascend. Monster ascend. The mirror shows a beast refined, a titan forged by pain and mind. Scars like prophecy cross my skin, proof of battles fought within. I didn't fall when shadows rose, I struck back harder, blow for blow. Every bruise became my rise, every loss lit brighter skies. Let the weight crash down like fate, I push harder, dominate. Every doubt gets vaporized, every fear minimized. Overdrive, monster ascend, unleash might, pushing past the edge of sight. Through the grind, through the flame, I rebuild my primal frame. Overdrive, my mindset, fierce and true. Nothing stops what I push through. Every breath becomes intense. I ignite, monster ascend. Monster ascend. Let thunder shake the iron halls. I rise stronger through it all. My will is heat, my soul is fire. My strength fueled by raw desire. No darkness slows my rising climb. No storm can halt my prime. Deep breath, ignite the core. Push the steel and ask for more. One more rep, beast content. Step inside, monster ascend. Overdrive, monster ascend. Carved in flame. Every struggle shouts my name. Through the chaos, through the fight, I rise glowing. Pure in might, overdrive, monster ascend. Permanent, I stand eternal. Monster ascend.
When the world fades, cold and bent, I still rise. Overdrive, monster ascent.
Heat ignites beneath my chest. Every rep becomes a test. No fear, no break, no step aside. I unleash dragon steel overdrive. Sweat drips hot like molten flame. Every lifting grazes my name. Muscles tearing, lungs ignite. Still I charge into the fight. Iron trembling in my fist. Power rising through the twist. Pain is deep, but I don't cave. I was built from fire brave. Dragon steel overdrive. Forced in overdrive. Forced in flame. Every rep repeats my name. No break, no fear, no weakened stride. Surgeon, dragon steel overdrive. Dragon steel overdrive. Far from grind. Every scar sharpens my mind. Through the fury, through the drive. I ascend overdrive. Gym floor quakes when I let go. Every rep becomes a blow. Storm inside, but vision tight. I convert pressure into might. They fall back. overdrive. Dragon Steel overdrive. Dragon Steel overdrive. Dragon Steel overdrive. Yeah. Let's get it started. Title, Forge, Onslaught. The fire rises in my chest. Every rep becomes a test. No fear, no stall, no being caught. I unleash Shadow Forge Onslaught. Sweat drips heavy like molten night. Every lift prepares to fight. Muscles tearing, lungs ignite. Still I rise with savage might. Iron trembling in my fist. Power brewing through the twist. Pain hits deep, but I don't fall. Darkness builds me strong and tall. Shadow Forge Onslaught, forge in flame. Every rep repeats my name. No break, no fear, no turning fraud. I rise in shadow. Forge Onslaught. Shadow Forge Onslaught, caught from grind. Every scar sharpens my mind. Through the fury, through the thought, I unleash Onslaught. Gym lights shake when I explode. Every rep in overload. Storm inside but vision tight. Pressure turns to pure brute might. They step back, I march through. Pain is fuel for what I do. Barbell bending from the strain. Still I rise again and again. Dark slash, mind crash. Evolve road, every breath in hunter mode. Temple ripping, lungs ignite. Every heartbeat built for fight. No fear, no storm, no being caught. I erupt in shadow for onslaught. Power rising, fury black. Strength attacks and never crash. Shadow Forge Onslaught, forged in flame. Every rep repeats my name. No break, no fear, no turning fraud. I rise in shadow. Forge Onslaught. Forge Onslaught, caught from grind. Every scar sharpens my mind. Through the fury, through the thought, I unleash Onslaught, Onslaught. Iron trembles at my stride. Still I lift with titan pride. Shadow Forge Onslaught, built to reign. Power roaring in every vein. Shadow Forge Onslaught. 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 Yeah. Still awakened. Circuit shaking. Unleash Machina muscle mutilator. How? Before the engines start to hum, I'm already beating like a drum. Sweat drips fierce like liquid steel. Every rep rewrites what's real. Iron buzzing in my palms, power rising past the norms. Paint it forward with a threat, but I break it, no regret. Where the weak shut down and drain, I accelerate through the strain. Every scream through generator builds my muscle mutilator. Through the tension, through the load, every breath becomes a code. Every surge inside the crater feeds my muscle mutilator. He's a muscle mutilator. Hear the grind, tearing down the weak of mine. Through the metal, through the flame, I rebuild my iron frame. Hate a muscle mutilator. Feel the rise, engine thunder in my eyes. Every rep is steel equator. He's a muscle mutilator. Hear the grind, tearing down the weak of mine. Through the metal, through the flame, I rebuild my iron frame. Hate a muscle mutilator. Feel the rise, engine thunder in my eyes. Every rep is steel equator. When the plates begin to crush, when my heartbeat starts to rush, I don't break, I escalate. Turn resistance into great. Muscles burning, breath is tight. Still I fight with stillborn might. Champions forged in welded heat. Hammered hard, refined, complete. People see the force I show. Not the glitch they'll never know. Not the nights I lost control. Not the shocks that hit my soul. Every scar and generator. Every cracked eliminator. Feel the cold manipulator. My muscle mutilator. Here's a muscle mutilator. Pay the grind. Tearing down the weak of mine. Through the metal, through the flame, I rebuild my iron frame. My iron muscle mutilator. Feel the rise. Engine muscle mutilator. Essay mother, feel your fire, light your name. Every rep the radiator, charges muscle mutilator. March on a muscle mutilator. Unleash flame, every setback feels my name. Through the chaos, through the grind, I'll leave weaker days behind. I'm trying to muscle mutilator, final raw, stronger than I was before. Every rep to incinerator. I'm the muscle mutilator. Yeah. No pause, no fear, no when. Every heartbeat generator burns with master muscle mutilator. Stay next for another heavy M series track. When I walk in, the circuits flare. My heartbeat blasts like electric air. Cold steel sparks with the violent glow. I grab the bar, let the voltage flow. Sweat drips hot like a molten wave. Every rep turns fear to brave. No slowing down, no interruption. I rise unleashed, beast eruption. Pain hits deep, but I hit deeper. My rage grows louder, stronger, steeper. Every tremor in my bones turns to strength I now own. Voltage beast eruption, unleash fire, pushing higher, climbing higher. Through the grind, through the flame, I rebuild my primal frame. Voltage beast eruption, fierce and true. Nothing stops what I push through. Every breath fuels my destruction. I ignite, beast eruption. The mirror shows a monster born, a titan carved through storm and scorn. Scars like runes across my skin, proof of battles fought within. I didn't fall when chaos struck, I rose again, defied the luck. Every bruise became my rise, every loss fed blazing skies. Let the weight crash down like fate, I push harder, dominate. Every doubt gets vaporized, every fear minimized. Voltage beast eruption, unleash fire, pushing higher, climbing higher. Through the grind, through the flame, I rebuild my primal frame. Voltage beast eruption, fierce and true. Nothing stops what I push through. Every breath fuels my destruction. I ignite, beast eruption. Let thunder crack across the floor. I grow stronger, crave for more. My will is steel, my soul's a spark. My strength reborn from breaking dark. No shadow slows my rising tide. No storm can cage the beast inside. Deep breath, ignite the spark. Push the steel beyond the mark. One more rep, eruption function. Step inside, beast eruption. Voltage beast eruption, carved in flame. Every struggle screams my name. Through the chaos, through the fight, I rise glowing, pure in might. Voltage beast eruption, no reduction. I stand eternal, beast eruption. When the world dims low with suction, I still rise. Voltage beast eruption. Voltage beast eruption. Voltage beast eruption. Violent voltage beast eruption.
If and thunder rips across my core. If and thunder rips across my core. If and thunder rips across my core.
Yeah. Sweat drips hot like molten rain. Every lift dismantles pain. Muscles tearing, lungs ignite. Still I rise into the fight. Iron shaking in my grasp. Power roaring with each class. Pain is deep, but I don't break. Titans rise from every quake. Storm forge, Ragnarok. floor trembles when I roar. I hit harder than before. Storm inside my vision tight. I convert pressure into might. They step back, I walk through. Pain is fuel for what I do. Barber bending from the strain. Still I rise again and again. Fast, bold, mind blast, overload. Every breath in Titan mode. Temple slicing, lungs ignite. Every heartbeat built for fight. No fear, no start, no backing off. I unleash stormful Ragnarok. Power rising, fury wild. Strength unleash the iron child. Storm forge, Ragnarok. Born from flame. Every rep repeats my name. No break, no fear, no turning off. On rising, storm forge, Ragnarok. Storm forge, Ragnarok. Cut from grind. Every scar sharp hits my mind. Through the thunder, through the shock, I stand in Ragnarok. Iron house beneath my stride. Still I live with Titan pride. Storm for Ragnarok, built to reign. Power roaring in every vein.
When I walk in the air combust, my heartbeat pounds like breaking crust. Cold steel burns with a fiery glow. I grab the ball, let the power flow. Sweat drips hot like molten ash. Every rep hits like a thunder crash. No slowing down, no weak emerge. I rise unleashed. Power surge. Pain hits deep, but I hit deeper. My rage grows louder, stronger, steeper. Every tremor in my core turns to strength I'm grinding for. Hell forge, power surge, unleash flame. Breaking limits in my name. Through the grind, through the fire, I ascend with brutal desire. Hell forge, power surge, fierce and true. Nothing stops when I push through. Every breath expands the charge. I ignite, power surge. Power surge. Power surge. Power surge. The mirror shows a titan shape, the beast reborn where storms escape. Scars like wounds across my skin, proof of battles fought within. I didn't fold when darkness roared, I rose again. Wrath restored, every bruise became my rise. Every loss lit brighter skies. Let the weight crash down like fate. I push harder, dominate. Every doubt gets vaporized, every fear minimized. Hell forge, power surge, unleash flame. Breaking limits in my name. Through the grind, through the fire, I ascend with brutal desire. Hell forge, power surge, fierce and true. Nothing stops when I push through. Every breath expands the charge. I ignite, power surge. Let thunder tear across the hall. I rise stronger through it all. My will is forged in grit and pain. My strength rebuilt again and again. No darkness slows my blazing time. No storm can stop the beast inside. Deep breath, ignite the spark. Push the steel beyond the mark. One more rep, beast enlarged. Step inside, power surge. Hell forge, power surge. Born in flame. Every struggle chants my name. Through the chaos, through the fight, I rise glowing pure in might. Hell forge, power surge. Full discharge. I stand eternal. Power surge. Power surge. Power surge. When the world grows weak and starved, power surge. I still rise. Hell forge, power surge. Flames erupt beneath my skin. Every rep drags power in. No fear, no pause, no turning joint. I evolve, hell air and shatter point. Sweat drips hot like molten glass. Every lift becomes my past. Muscles tearing, lungs ignite. Still I storm into the fight. Iron trembling in my fist. Power rising through the twist. Pain is deep, but I don't shake. Strength is born from every breath. Hell air on shadow point. Forge and flame. Every rep repeats my name. No break, no fear, no falling short. I rise in hell air on shadow point. Hell air on shadow point. Carved from grind. I rise, every bruise with brighter skies. Let the weight crash down like fate. I break forth, dominate. Every doubt gets vaporized, every fear minimized. Titan bore fury engine, unleash might, burning hotter than the night. Through the grind, through the flame, I rebuild my stronger frame. Titan bore fury engine, fierce and true. Nothing stops what I push through. Every breath fuels ignition. I ignite, fury engine. Let thunder shake the iron halls. I higher, through it all my will is steel, my soul is fire. My strength forged from raw desire. Your darkness stops my rising core. No storm can mute my roar. Deep breath, ignite the spark. Push the steel, beyond the mark. One more rep, sharpen vision. Step inside, fury engine. Titan-born fury engine, carved in flame. Every struggle chants my name. Through the chaos, through the fight, I rise glowing pure in might. Titan-born fury engine, no contrition. I stand eternal, fury engine. When the world dims cold and thin, I still rise. Titan-born fury engine. Titan-born fury engine. Yeah. Sky burning, force turning. Unleash meteor strike, muscle meltdown. Before sunrise cracks the sky, already lit, do or die. Sweat drips hot like cosmic rain. Every rep shatters my pain. Iron rumbling in my hands, strength obeying my commands. Pace step forward, tries to claim, but I strike back meteor flame. Where the weak slow down or fall, I explode and crush it all. Every shot from plate to ground builds my muscle meltdown. Through the pressure, through the burn, every breath make planets turn. Every pulsing cosmic sound feeds my muscle meltdown. Meteor strike, muscle meltdown. Hear the blast, rising stronger, rising fast. Through the fire, through the strain, I turn havoc into gain. Meteor strike, muscle meltdown. Feel the rise, stardust burning in my eyes. Every rep that shakes the ground. Muscle meltdown, muscle meltdown, muscle meltdown, muscle meltdown, muscle meltdown, muscle meltdown, muscle meltdown. Feels my muscle meltdown. When the weight begins to crush, when my heartbeat starts to rush, I don't break, I elevate, turn destruction into great. Muscles screaming, breath in flames, still I rise and shift the frames. Champions built in solar storms, fortune heat beyond our norms. People see the beast I show, not the pain they'll never know. Not the nights I held my chest, trying just to beat the stress. Every scar and every frown, every fall and every drown. Feel the meteor coming down, my muscle meltdown. Meteor swell, metal meltdown. Break the chain, turn destruction into gain. Through the thunder, through the rain, I rise stronger once in rain. Meteor strike, muscle meltdown. Never fall, I take hits and I take all. Every breath is muscle pain. Muscle meltdown, muscle meltdown, muscle meltdown, muscle meltdown, muscle meltdown, muscle meltdown, muscle meltdown. Strength is muscle meltdown. When exhaustion dims my sight, when the lift becomes a fight, I don't quit, I amplify, turn my limits into sky. Every heartbeat screams ignite, every breath becomes my light. I've been broken, scarred and torn, still I rise, reborn, reborn. Now the mirror shows my climb, meteor power in perfect time. Through the storms of battleground, I became meltdown. No surrender, no retreat, I make galaxies compete. Every roaring cosmic sound, that goes muscle meltdown. Push harder, crack the sky, show your power multiply. No fear, don't look down, live your muscle meltdown. Break limits, shake the stars, dominate the weight in bars. Every breath that shakes the ground, charges muscle meltdown. Meteor strike, muscle meltdown. Unleash fire, every step back
Want the next one? Say next.